Well, I've finally done the inevitable. I accidentally hit the stop streaming button. So while I was changing scenes. So, trophy unlocked, achievement unlocked. Are you still there? I am a professional. That's what I am. Oh yeah, that button might have to go. It might have to go. Man. Man. All right. Anyway, um okay, so we have our ice cream flavors tier list, and I'm actually going to add one more category. Going to add a row below, and that row will be entitled I don't know her. Because, there's some flavors that I'm just not familiar with. And, I might not be by myself in that. So if that does turn out to be the case, we can just tuck them over here in the non-judgment zone. It's no shade. We are not familiar. Are not familiar. Okay, so chat, let me know. What let me think. Where is your favorite place to get ice cream? Do you strictly just go off the grocery store? Are you a scoop shop queen or king or um royal person? For me, I would say most often would be probably the grocery store. But I used to be a big Cold Stone girl. I it's not that I don't like Cold Stone. I don't know that there are any near me. Now there are some local scoop shops that, I'm gonna definitely kind of make my way over to some that opened nearby me recently. But yeah, I yeah, I used to be a big Cold Stone girl. That used to be all the rage when I was in college, but I don't know. I graduated and I just kind of stopped doing the whole ice cream parlor thing, but that might be fun to get back to. Try some new flavors. I know there's a couple of scoop shops with Jenny's ice cream that are local to me that I definitely want to visit just because that's definitely a flavor, a brand that I've really grown to enjoy. They've got some um I won't say obscure. They've got some unique flavors that mm, some of them I probably would not have tried if I hadn't tried the gooey butter cake one first. But I've ventured out a little and I've really been enjoying what they've got. Anyway, so yeah, let me know where you like to get ice cream. I left it up to my mom is a big soft serve fan. So, she used to be a big fan of McDonald's, but I don't have to say anymore. You know what the story is behind that. So I believe when she can, she will go down to the QT and get her soft serve because the ice cream machine ain't broke over there. But anyway, getting right on into our tier list, starting out with chocolate. How do we feel about chocolate ice cream? Straight up chocolate. For me, I do really like it. I feel like chocolate ice cream would be a good and good reliable ice cream, Um, I I wouldn't necessarily put it in God tier just because, well, really have her. When I think about chocolate ice cream, I don't get super excited right off the bat. Um, it's not that I have anything against it. It's just all right to me. It's just all right. So we're gonna put it in the good and reliable category. Okay, okay, okay. And all right. So, moving onwards to good old vanilla ice cream. Vanilla ice cream, god tier. It's very good on its own. It is certainly great. I feel like vanilla ice cream for me is only as good as what you put with it. It's vanilla ice cream is it's the grits. It's the grits of ice cream flavors, you know? Like grits are great. The grits are solid on their solid on their own with, you know, when they're seasoned appropriately, of course, salt, pepper, throw some butter in there, make it nice. But you know, in my mind, grits are a food that is amplified, it's elevated based on what you eat it with. You know, fish and grits, shrimp and grits. Might have a breakfast bowl with grits, some eggs, some bacon bits. You know, I feel the same way about vanilla ice cream. Like, there's nothing wrong with just straight up vanilla ice cream. It's fine. But, you know, you put it next to some peach cobbler, you put it with some pound cake, apple pie. I mean, you name it, ice cream, the vanilla ice cream makes it better. Brownies. Mm. Because when I think of vanilla ice cream, all I think of is, ooh, what am I gonna put a scoop of that on? Or what am I gonna scoop next to my vanilla ice cream? What's going with it? So with that being said, I think it's gonna be a good and reliable for me. Gonna be a good and reliable for me. It's also, of course, the reigning champ of the ice cream sundae bar experience. Let me move. I need to move my webcam over so y'all can see these categories here. Okay. Now, moving on to strawberry. Strawberry. For me, hmm, I feel like I could take or leave strawberry ice cream. It's, you think it's good and reliable? Okay, okay. Why good and reliable over take it or leave it? I mean, I know you are partial to strawberries. You enjoy the strawberry experience, but tell me more, JR. Tell me more. Let's see. I guess I could go with good and reliable. It's certainly not bad. I would certainly take it over chocolate. The small. See, okay, and for me, I can see viewing the strawberry bits as small bursts of flavor, but to me, see, I'm a bit of a texture. I'm a little texture sensitive, so it's not that it ruins the experience for me, but it's kind of an interrupter for me. Which is why, for me personally, I would probably put it in take it or leave it. But I'm not mad at good and reliable. I'm not mad at that at all. So you know what? I'll let you have it. I will let you have it. Okay. Some of y'all out there in internet land might drag me for this, but for our next choice, mint ice cream, gonna have to put her in the trash. Disgusting. Disgusting. Trash. Ugh. You don't know her. Okay. Okay. I have become acquainted with mint ice cream before, and honestly, not a fan. Not a fan. Can't say that that's a sensation that I want in ice cream for. So I'm sure someone's gonna come through and be like, I can't believe you put mint ice cream in the trash. And it ended and did where it belongs. Okay, anyway. Moving on to mocha. And I will say, yes, this is different. There is coffee ice cream on the list. So for me personally with mocha, I don't know her. I would like to. I would like to, but I don't know her. That's what we're gonna do with the mocha. Okay, so this next one is interesting. Banana ice cream. I don't know her either. And honestly, I'm good with that. Good on that. I mean, I've seen all the videos where someone like takes the banana and they squish it up and they basically just stick it in the freezer and oh my gosh, it's the texture of ice cream now. But I'm not sold on that. The closest thing to banana ice cream I've ever had is those banana flavored popsicles. My mom used to get those all the freaking time when I was a kid, and I didn't really care for them. I mean, I would have one every once in a while, but nothing to get excited about. But yeah, I personally don't know her either. So, all right, butter pecan. Banana in ice cream, yes. Banana flavored, no. Okay. Okay. I can get behind that. Actually, I don't know that I want banana in my ice cream either. I guess I sort of get it because it could be like similar to banana pudding, but I don't eat banana pudding for the bananas. So like if I had things my way, I would not put bananas in banana pudding. I know the bananas are what make it banana pudding, but I'm here for the vanilla wafers. I'm here. Who is eating banana pudding for the bananas? I'm here for the cookies, baby. Give me vanilla wafers. Chessmen are acceptable as well, but I could live without it if I'm being perfectly honest. Just saying. I mean, which is why if you have a banana pudding prepared by me, it will have significantly fewer bananas than pretty much anyone else who makes it. We'll put in there just because that's not why I'm here. So I personally could not care less about the bananas in banana pudding. I'm here for the cookies. Soft cook, give me a soft cookie any day. But I digress. We're here to discuss ice cream. So let's get back to it. Why don't you eat vanilla pudding with wafers on the side? See, that's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. And no, I do not like the kind of banana pudding that has the banana flavored pudding. I don't like that either. And also, again, if I have wafers on the side, then they won't be soft, will they? And that's why I'm here. I'm here for the soft cookie. Here for the soft cookie. Emphasis on soft. What is it doing, baby? Hey, it is what it is. Anyway, moving onward to butter pecan, a Southern classic. If you are a Black woman over the age of 35, you are required to love this ice cream. I don't make the rules. It just automatically is your favorite. I don't make the rules. I personally don't care for it. It's so okay. Clarification. I like the overall flavor profile of butter pecan ice cream. I do not like the texture. I don't like nuts in my ice cream. I actually don't care for nuts in any form, but well, I was gonna say their purest form, but that's not true because they have those shells and stuff. But like if I'm gonna get if the nut is going into my mouth, it's got to be just pure on a pure nut, nothing else. I don't want nuts in my ice cream. I don't want nuts in my candy. I don't. Just give me the straight up. Just give me the nut directly by itself, nothing else. I don't that whole combining nuts and other things. The only time I actually enjoy that, I guess, is technically peanut butter if that counts, but I don't like the crunchy peanut butter. I like smooth. And also Payday. For some reason, the Payday candy bar pulls it off. Snickers is all right, but I'll take a Payday over a Snickers most days. Most days. Which is crazy because Paydays are far more nutty. I don't know why that is. It just is. But yeah, for the most part, I don't. If I'll eat a brownie with nuts in it, but but anyway, back to butter pecan ice cream. I like the flavors that are going on there, but the texture just doesn't do it for me. So, for example, I love the butter pecan coffee creamer. I love that flavor. I don't like the ice cream. that's really just it. So for me, butter pecan is gonna go in rather not. It's not trash. It's not trash. It's solid ice cream. It's ayo. Yeah. Yeah, solid. It's solid ice cream. If you're gonna nut it up, just give me the straight up nut. I don't want it with or in anything else. Okay, I'm moving. I'm moving on. I keep trying to say it with a straight face, and I cannot. Anyway, next, cake batter ice cream. Okay, cake batter ice cream. That one's gonna be God tier for me. It's a win all the way to the top, all the way. You know what's funny? The first time I ever tried cake batter ice cream was in college, or it was either in college or one of those weekends where they like bring. So okay, I went to a PWI, um, and they had this program basically where they would bring in like all the diverse kids and they could spend no, it was just one night, but you would do like the extended tour and stay on campus, and all the NPHCs put on either a step show or whatever. But anyway, they did an ice cream social, and at said ice cream social, I just got, and I forget the rhyme or reason, but it was just cake batter ice cream. I don't remember if it had cake pieces in it, that one, but it did have like the sprinkles and the swirl, the icing swirl. Ooh, it was so good. I think putting cake and ice cream is God tier. Oh, you've never had just like cake batter flavor? Oh, it's so good. It's so we can change that. We can change that. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all the way up in God tier where it belongs because it's so good. Ooh, it's good. Okay, now this next one is interesting. Apricot. However you say it, apricot. I've certainly had apricot flavored things, but that makes me think I don't know that I've ever just had apricot, like just in general. But yeah, no, with this ice cream, I certainly do not know her. I would be interested to try it. I would imagine this would be better as like a gelato or a sorbet, you know. But yeah, I don't know her. I don't know her. Okay. Moving on. Caramel. Have I ever had just straight up caramel ice cream? I don't think I have. I've had caramel cake. I've had caramel drizzled on ice cream. That is quite nice. Quite nice. But just caramel by itself. Nope, I don't know her either. I don't know her either. So, into the gray category she goes. All right, moving on to coffee ice cream. Coffee ice cream, I genuinely enjoy. It was probably one of the first coffee adjacent things that I've ever liked. I really didn't start drinking coffee until I was in my 20s, for sure. Yeah, like coffee ice cream is very good. It's very good. I think coffee ice cream is going to be God tier for me. It's everything I love about coffee. Well, about I guess an iced coffee experience. It's already got the cream and the sugar, that coffee flavor. Like we're here. Yes, coffee ice cream. I speak your name. Anyway, moving on. No, what's going on? Welcome in. Tonight we are talking ice cream. We are ranking ice cream flavors. If you are familiar with any of the flavors in the I don't know her tier, the gray tier, I'm good. I'm good. It is Wednesday. We started out with a little technical difficulties, but you know what? We pushed through. And I think we're good now. But yeah, okay. So again, if you see any in that gray tier, if you have ever had apricot, caramel, mocha, or banana ice cream, you can. Oh, let me zoom in. I can zoom in. It's fine. I can do that. Let me know. Let me know. So yeah. So if you ever had apricot, caramel, mocha, or banana, um, let me know what you think about them. No one, so far has chimed in that they've had these flavors, so we just kind of left them in the unfamiliar, area tier. So, okay, moving on to dark chocolate. Zoom out just a hair. Oh, dang! Hold on. Can I get like a 160? No, I cannot. Ooh, okay. Well, fine. You're familiar with caramel soda. Okay. Well, how do you feel about it? Would you put it in God tier? Is it good and reliable? Could you take it or leave it? Would you rather not have any? Or is it trash? Trash. Let me know how you feel about it. But while we wait to hear from you on that one, you can take it or leave it. Okay. Well, and that's where it's going then, because there's been no other opinions on it. So congratulations. Not gonna fight you on it. All right. Okay. So moving on to dark chocolate. Now this is a flavor I've actually thought about trying, but I still have not yet. That brand I was talking about earlier that I really like, Jenny's Ice Cream, they do a dark chocolate flavor. And just the fact that they are the ones making it kind of makes me want to try it just because I have not been disappointed in any of their flavors as of yet. Although some of them were definitely different from what I was expecting, they none of them have disappointed me just yet. So, um, yeah, dark chocolate ice cream. Have you had it? Do you like it? Put mocha and banana on that tier two. Because you know, okay, but have you had them though? But have you had them? That's the thing. Like mocha is certainly an ice cream flavor that I would like to have. I just have not. I haven't ventured out that way yet. Not yet. And that's not to be confused with coffee ice cream. Um, so there is that distinction there. But yeah, okay. So dark chocolate, I'm gonna have to say I don't know her. I would like to know her as well. I'm willing to try it. I'm usually not all that big on dark chocolate, or I should say, I tend to like it on certain. Got to be in the mood for it, and then even then, there's only like certain ones that I like. Like when it comes to like the actual chocolate itself, um, I would say, oh gosh, what is it Ghirardelli? Ghirardelli, the square chocolates. They do this dark chocolate with like the raspberry filling. Ooh, that shit is dangerous. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Ugh. But anyway, moving onward. Lemon. You know what? I've had lemon sherbet, and I'm going to that counts in this scenario. I'm just gonna say yes, it counts. And with lemon, I could take it or leave it. Lemon sherbet. I do like it, like the like Italian ice. Very good. Speaking of Italian ice, one time, um, back before my company got bought out by another in the in the good old days, they had this event and they had an Italian ice vendor, and you could just get some Italian ice, which was really dope. And they had this Swedish fish flavor. Oh, so good. So good. I wish I could remember the name of that vendor. Right. Right, yeah. No, it really was though, man. It really was. But you know, I guess it's easy to look back and on damn near any, good day or whatever and just say, "Oh yeah, those were the days." Especially now that COVID has just come and flipped everything upside down. But we don't have to go down that road. It's kind of depressing. And we're talking about ice cream here. We want to keep it a little light if we can. So let's see. Moving on to mango. I don't know a mango ice cream or sherbet ice cream. So I would have to say I don't know her. That I'm definitely interested because I know like I like mango flavored things, but I wonder if mango ice cream like is it gonna be super sweet? Because I know when you have actual mangoes, they really are not all that sweet, or at least the mango I have had. Um, like when you actually just have like the diced up fruit or whatever. So yeah. Sorry, Mango, we love you, but take it or leave it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. So moving on, I would say we got Oreo. We got good old cookies and cream, if you will. For me, I want to put it in God tier, but let me tell you why in my mind it would go. Oh, Gnome says God tier. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, chat has spoken. All right. Well, I'll tell you anyways why in my mind I'd put it on good and reliable. That is because for me, although I love a good Oreo or cookies and cream, however you want to call it, ice cream. The issue for me is that you're always thirsty afterwards. It always just it leaves a certain taste in your mouth that you gotta wash that down with something at the end, or maybe that's just me, but it does leave something there. Um, okay, next up for discussion is cheesecake ice cream. Not cheesecake and ice cream, but cheesecake flavored ice cream. Or you know what? Screw it. Cheesecake ice cream. I'm trying to think. Is some of this. Yeah. God tier. Okay. You like cheesecake when it's blended very well. Okay. That's. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you don't like the big cheesecake chunks in your ice cream. Fair enough. Okay, so this one, Cherry Garcia, that's a little specific. That's a Ben and Jerry flavor, and honestly, I have never had it. It's just never interested me. I mean, you're too fat for this list, sir, sir, sir. We're talking about ice cream. We are all, we all fat right now, all of us. Because I mean, we over here we're discussing, we are ranking ice cream based on how good it is. I mean, there is no there will be no fat shaming on this particular broadcast. Well, on this channel, but especially on this particular broadcast. But yeah, no. Hold on, is that? Oh, look at it. It's your face. It's your face. You got an emote of your face. Hey, Gnome's face. That's dope. Okay, I see you emotes. You got some in the freezer right now, some Cherry Garcia. Okay, well, tell me how you feel about it. You must like it. I personally have never had it. Cherries themselves just don't really do it for me, you know? Cherry Garcia, and it's one of the flavors that you see like everywhere. It's all over the place. Um, like I know we have this like little 7-Eleven convenience store kiosk thing at work, and they without a doubt will at least have Cherry Garcia and one other flavor. And I'm like, is it really that popular? Like, am I missing out? I don't really care for cherry stuff like that. But it's everywhere. It's a very popular flavor. I know it's based on a baseball player, I think. Jerry Garcia. I think that person was a baseball player. If correct me if I'm wrong, child. I do not. I don't know. I don't know. But Cherry Garcia. I mean, I personally don't know her, but I know that Gnome is familiar. He said he got some in the freezer right now. So Gnome, tell us, what are your thoughts on Cherry Garcia ice cream? I would imagine you like it since you have some, but you never know. That might be like a partner or relative's favorite in the freezer. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So for me, I would definitely put this in the I don't know her category since I have not had it. Now there are. Oh, you got chocolate. Oh, okay. 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 All right. So I'm gonna put this in I don't know her, and maybe somebody who comes through later on can weigh in on that one. You know, and we can move it around. Okay. You've had cherry ice cream. Oh, well, is that on here? No, it's not. Okay. Well, cherry sherbet is on here, so I guess we can get to that. And dark cherry is on here as well. Okay, okay, but not Garcia. Okay. You know what? Let's see ice cream. What is this? Because I think it has chocolate too, doesn't it? Uh, Let's see what we can find out here. Okay. It's cherry ice cream with cherries and fudge flakes. Yeah, that does not sound like it would be my jam. Our euphorically edible tribute to guitarist Jerry Garcia. Why did I think he was a baseball player? That was completely incorrect. Wow. Okay. For Jerry Garcia and Grateful Dead fans everywhere, it's the first ice cream name for a rock legend and the most famous of our fan suggested flavors. Okay. Well, you know what? No, I will let you. I'll let you enjoy that one. I think I'm good on the Cherry Garcia. Um, yeah, cherries just don't appeal to me like that. Just kind of in general, like cherry pop tarts. You know, eh. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Peach ice cream. I actually had the pleasure of trying two varieties of peach ice cream last summer, back to back. um, hmm. For peach ice cream, see, I think about the ones I had at these like peach stands that they make it with like real peaches and all of that. But then I also, on the other hand, think about um see, I miss you around my streams. Yeah, yeah. If I'm not if mistaken, you be live at like midnight. Like I can't. I'm an old lady. Don't let this face fool you. I am 54. I'm not. But nah, I be sleep. But anyway, good and reliable. Okay, I can go good and reliable. Because I think about the peach milkshakes, and those are incredibly good. They're so good. Um, but yeah, when we went to these peach stands, it just I don't know, it didn't hit like I thought it would. But yeah, we can go good and reliable. We can go good and reliable for the peach ice cream. I'm good with that. Okay. So moving on. I just got excited because that's on the next one. Okay, so peanut butter ice cream. Peanut butter ice cream is god tier for me personally. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, even by itself, I literally went to a restaurant. Oh, funny thing is with peach ice cream, I'm the same as you are on Oreo. God tier. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, peanut butter is so good. I literally went to a restaurant the weekend before last, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've got our seasonal like ice cream flavor, or whatever." And I was just like, "Oh, what's that?" And they're like, "Ah, it's peanut butter." And I was just like, "Yes, please, thank you. I will. Yes, I will have some." It was wonderful. It's quite tasty. But yeah, peanut butter ice cream is goaded. It's so good. So good. God tier all the way up. Okay. The next one is one I'm curious about, right? God tier. God tier. For sure. For sure. The next one, pistachio ice cream. I've never had this one, but I'm definitely curious about it. But just about pistachio flavored things in general, I really kind of just started like I wouldn't say snacking. I really just kind of had them for the first time within the past, I don't know, year or so. And I rock with pistachios. Honestly, they remind me a lot of cashews, which I love. I love a good cashew. So and I've noticed that Starbucks has this pistachio latte. I want to get it, but like also I am very nervous because what if it's not good? What if it's too nutty? What if it's I don't know. Like I'm curious and I want to try it. And I know pistachio ice cream has been around forever. It also just throws me off because it's green, which is kind of weird. But now that I've actually tried pistachios themselves, I'd probably eat it. And again, ooh, it probably has pistachios in it. And as we discussed before, I did not. I do not like the texture of like nuts in ice cream. Like if I'm gonna ingest a nut, just give me the straight nut. Just give me the straight up nut. I don't want nothing else. Okay, I'm gonna stop making that joke eventually. I lied. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'll never stop. I cannot be stopped. But anyway, yeah, I'm really not familiar with pistachio ice cream. It's something I probably would try, but I'm also kind of on the cautious side. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's not a hell no. I'll put it that way. Okay, moving on to raspberry ice cream. I ever had raspberry ice cream? I know I've had raspberry sorbet, which is very good. I have had raspberry sherbet, sorbet. However you say it, however you call it. I would probably put raspberry in Good and Reliable. It's a solid flavor, solid go-to. Honestly, if you're unsure of what you want to go for, like if I want to go for something that's kind of different, that's off the beaten path, I will probably reach for a raspberry. Okay, moving onward to rum raisin. Now, I've never had this ice cream. I actually do like raisins. I just don't know that I would want raisins in my ice cream. I like oatmeal raisin cookies. I like yogurt covered raisins. I like straight up raisins. I like Raisin Bran Crunch. But in my ice cream, I don't know. I don't know. What is in rum raisin ice cream? Rum raisin ice cream. I don't know what do we heavy cream, dark rum, eggs, raisins, vanilla extract. Let me see if I can get a description. Plump and delicious rum soaked California raisins mixed into sweetened cream. Adds just the right amount of warmth to this cool treat. Huh. I think I'm good on rum raisin. JR says yuck. Not even in it for the rum. Not even, no. The raisin cancels out any potential enjoyment from the rum flavors. Okay. Okay. Wait, but have you had rum raisin ice cream, or do you just think it's gross because it has raisins in it and you hate raisins? Then we got to make that distinction now. We can't just be throwing stuff in the trash that we have not actually tried. I shan't do it. I'm not, 8 years old anymore now. But as a kid, I would have been like, no, it's nasty. Have you ever had it? No, but I know it's gross. But yeah, that's an interesting sensation. Raisins in ice cream. I don't know. I hear it's very popular. It is the butter pecan for like I believe West Indian people. So, butter pecan is like a southern staple. Apparently rum raisin is just as popular um to those people from the West Indies. Okay, so vanilla fudge. I love a good fudge ripple, fudge swirl, fudge chunk. Peanut butter fudge. I'm getting off topic. Okay, vanilla fudge ice cream. I It's between take it or leave it and Good and Reliable for me. I've probably give it a good and reliable. I mean, it's got fudge, you know? Fudge, I feel like the fudge automatically pushes it up. You never had a vanilla ice cream with the fudge dribble? Vanilla fudge? Okay. Well, okay. All right, moving on. Apple crumble. I didn't know this was an ice cream flavor, but I really like the streusel, like that you would find on a lot of, on top of different baked goods like pie, or you haven't had 90% of these flavors. I mean, look at the I don't know her. It's evident. I haven't had them either, so I'm not, I'm not about to sit here in front, but I feel like I don't think I've had apple crumble. I've had like an apple cinnamon or apple pie type of ice cream, and I did not care for it. Let's see, is that? Why is rum raisin on here twice? That is just disrespectful. Okay. Yeah, I don't know her. I can say I did not enjoy the apple pie ice cream that I had in the past. If I'm gonna have apple and ice cream together, I want that apple to be hot, warm. I don't know what it is about the hot and cold together, but God, some warm apple pie with ice cream, so good. Okay, moving on. Banana Foster. Honestly, I didn't know that this was an ice cream flavor. I just know about it when people are referring to French toast. So yeah, I don't know her either. So I'm just gonna slide her on into the gray stack there. Chad, if you are familiar with the Banana Foster, let me know. We can her around to wherever she belongs, but or to another category, but however you feel about it. But I don't know her. And honestly, I mean, bananas are fine. They're okay, but I, I'm not all that crazy about them in general. Yeah, there isn't much more to say about that, so I'm just gonna move on to brownie batter, which also I didn't know that was an ice cream. I've had brownie batter M&Ms. I've had brownie batter, of course. I mean, what? Yeah, I've never seen brownie batter ice cream. I mean, I've certainly had ice cream with brownie bits in it. God dear. Brownie batter, because I'm thinking about like cake batter ice cream is a pretty specific flavor. So yeah, I don't know her. Sorry, brownie batter. I would like to get to know you, but I don't know you. All right, moving on to chocolate chip cookie dough. I don't think there needs to be any question. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in God tier where it belongs. That's what I'm gonna do. Because chocolate chip cookie dough is that girl. It's so good. It's so. Especially since freaking when I was a kid, this was the only way that I could just straight up eat cookie dough without, you know, some adult somewhere getting all scoldy like, oh, salmonella. Like, look, if that's how I go out, I went out happy. Doing what I love to do, which is eat cookie dough. Oh my gosh. Okay, so moving onward to blue raspberry. I'll be honest with you, I did not know this was an ice cream flavor either. I know that there's a such like there's that trio called Superman, which is like red, yellow, and blue, or maybe it's supposed to be red, vanilla, and blue. I don't, I don't. Well, no, it's probably yellow because of the Superman logo. I've never actually had that one though. I don't know what it tastes like. Perhaps someday I'll venture out into the Superman ice cream uh realm. All right, but yeah, I don't know her either. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, see, I'm moving this. I'm moving this to the bottom as a duplicate because cookies and cream there's the only distinction between cookies and cream and Oreo is copyright. they you you cannot tell me that Oreo itself, the Oreo ice cream is distinct in flavor or texture to cookies and cream ice cream. There's nothing you can say to convince me of that. Not a thing. The Oreo ice cream maybe it's a better quality, like maybe it's a softer ice cream just because you've got I believe they partner with Breyers, which is a solid brand, but I mean, you can get good cookies and cream. Like it doesn't have to be like the, the super hard like, generic brand or whatever. It Anyway, moving on to cookie dough, which feels like a duplicate, but I guess it's not because you can have different cookie dough ice creams. Oh, like okay. So travel back with me in time. You are, mm, 20, 20 years younger, maybe more, in the grocery store with whomever. Um, every now and again, I was able to pick out whatever ice cream flavor I wanted. It wasn't often, but every now and again, right? There was this one flavor that was my all-time favorite as a kid. I believe it was Breyers as well. Breyers was just hit with all the different like partnerships and stuff. But they had the SpongeBob ice cream. I don't know if anyone else remembers this. Okay, so the SpongeBob ice cream is vanilla ice cream with the caramel swirl and chocolate cookie dough pieces in the shapes of stars and squares or rectangles or whatever. So that was supposed to be like Patrick and SpongeBob in the ice cream. Man, I used to freaking love that ice cream. So, shout out to you if you remember SpongeBob ice cream. It was the best. So, yeah, that was a cookie dough ice cream that did not have chocolate chips in it. And that's gonna have to go in God tier as well because it is simply the best, better than all the rest. Okay. Moving right along to key lime pie. Key lime pie ice cream. I've never had key lime ice cream actually. It's probably really good because I enjoy key lime pie. Have you ever had a key lime cookie before? Ooh, you ain't lived. So you had a good key lime cookie. I really like the one that this cookie company but out of Savannah, Georgia does, Bird's Famous Cookies. Every now and again, just every now and again, I'll order a bag or two of those key lime coolers. Um, so went down there on a road trip. Uh, whew, a few years ago, 6, 7 years, maybe more. I don't know. And the day that we were gonna kind of explore the town, walk around and stuff, it was raining, which I mean, I guess was fine because we were just gonna kind of go in the different shops and stuff. So we ended up ducking into this shop, Bird's Famous Cookies, and they let us sample. And they said their number one seller, at least at the time, was key lime coolers, and I was just like, a key lime cookie? I don't know. Um, and they let me try one. And I walked out that day. Did I buy 2 bags? I bought at least 1 bag. Them cookies was bussin'. And like I said, to this day, I will still order them online occasionally because that's a good ass cookie. It's a anyway, good cookie. Highly recommend. Bird's Famous Cookies if you're watching. Send me a bag. Send me a bag of them cookies. Okay. But yeah, I've never had key lime pie ice cream. Although I would definitely try it. It probably is pretty good. Okay. Next. Ooh, let me back up a little bit. Next, we have Oreo cheesecake ice cream. I think we can just go ahead and put that one on up in the God tier. I mean, we've got the Oreo ice cream up there. We got the cheesecake ice cream up there. This one isn't rocket science. I think I'm just gonna toss it on up. Toss it on up. Okay. Moving on to peach cobbler ice cream. This is another one that I have not had, but I would absolutely try. I would try the heck out of that. I definitely would. Um, Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't know her either. Egg ice cream. Okay, okay. See, now you're just coming in here to start problems and egg ice cream. Come on, no. Come on. No. There's some things that just do not need to be combined. No, no. 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 Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, moving on to red velvet cake. First of all, red velvet cake is near and dear to my heart. Takes me back to my childhood to a nostalgic place. There was this guy at the church I used to go to growing up. His name was Fred Douglas, and obviously he wasn't that Fred Douglas. I mean, come on, timelines, people. But anyway, that was his name, and I guess he took a liking to me. He would always like, according to my mom, he would always like take up for me, and he would always like cheer on how I was in school. I was quite accomplished as a student, as a pupil of the academics. And for whatever reason, every year for my birthday, he would make me a red velvet cake every year. And it was really cool. It meant a lot. So, yeah, that's why I love red velvet so much. All right, but red velvet cake ice cream, busted. I don't think they make it anymore. But Blue Bunny, was it Blue Bunny? I believe it was Blue Bunny. They used to make this ice cream, this red velvet cake ice cream that had red velvet cake chunks in it. And it had the cream cheese icing swirl. And ooh. One year I got just that as my birthday dessert because it had both the cake and ice cream in it. And I was perfectly content. It was that good. And I haven't seen it in stores lately. And I have looked. That's a good ice cream. I have looked. So dims the brakes. But yeah, red velvet cake, ice cream, absolutely in God tier. Absolutely in God tier. And not just on no nostalgic stuff. I have had it and it's so good. It's so good. All the red velvet haters out there, oh, it's just chocolate with red dye. I don't care. Don't care. It's not. All right. Salted caramel ice cream. I know I've had salted caramel cheesecake, had salted caramel brownie. I don't think I've not had salted caramel ice cream. I don't know if I would care for that in ice cream form. It might be good. I don't know. That's tough. But yeah, I don't know her. I do not know her, unfortunately. Okay. Amaretto cherry. Hmm. I mean, I'm not a cherry girl, but amaretto though. But yeah, both these next two I have not had. If you've had black cherry ice cream, let a blurred know, and I will rank it accordingly. I feel like that one might be a little more common of a flavor, but I still haven't had it. I haven't had black raspberry either. Bloop. Okay, so chocolate peanut butter, automatic got tier. I mean, come on, come on. Reese's ice cream. It's basically Reese's ice cream, and it's delicious. It's freaking good. Gonna put it right there where it belongs. Yes, we are. Moving on to chocolate. I have not had chocolate truffle ice cream, but that sounds divine. Sounds real good. Sounds real good. Hmm. Yeah, I would definitely eat that for sure. But yeah, no, I haven't. I don't know her either. Now, okay, what is the difference between dark cherry ice cream and black cherry? This list is something. Anyway, dulce de leche. Dulce de leche. I don't know. It's like sweet cream, or it always had like a caramelish kind of flavor to it to me. I've had dulce de leche cheesecake. I don't think I've had the ice cream either. I'm right there with JR. I have not had most of these. It's my truth. That is my truth. Okay. Raspberry sherbet. Oh, there are sherbet flavors in here. In that case, I need to move this one because I haven't had raspberry ice cream, but I have had raspberry sherbet. How did I always used to say call it sherbet? There's definitely not an R there, but calling it sherbet just feels wrong. Anyway, orange sherbet, god tier. But you know what? I'm gonna say it's good and reliable. I do like it. But it's like the most common one. Now, what I will say that the lime sherbet, love, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, and then lemon ice cream as opposed to lemon sherbet because that's down here too. Okay, Neapolitan. How do we feel about the trio? The chocolates, vanilla, and strawberry together. Me, I would say Neapolitan is good and reliable. Oh, reliable. You know, it's there when you need it. You can mix it up if you want to. I have. I have. But yeah, I would think most people do usually just go for the flavor they like or are feeling in that moment. I'm not gonna act like, well, you know, I don't do that all the time, so I must be the rule. No, I'm the exception, and I know this. I know this. It's fine. But yeah, Neapolitan is all reliable. You know, you bring it to the party, and people can get what they want. Don't You are less likely to hear people whine about the flavor there. I feel like I have had cotton candy ice cream. Have I? I feel like I have. I actually don't. I feel like it was like a take it or leave it, or rather not. Like it wasn't great. I'm gonna put it in rather not. I love cotton candy itself. It's great, but cotton candy ice cream is a bit much. I mean, honestly, the main novelty of cotton candy itself is the fluffy melt in your mouth thing, which I mean, I guess technically cotton candy ice cream does melt in your mouth. It's just, but not the same thing. It's not the same. All right, so we're gonna shuffle on along to cherry sherbet ice cream, which I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I guess you can make any fruit flavor into a sherbet ice cream. Shoot, I've had Sundrop sherbet ice cream. Now, that's some good ice cream. That Sundrop sherbet, ooh, listen, it's good. It's good AF. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. All right. So lemon sherbet, I like. Like, I could take it or leave it. It's solid. Lime, lime to me is god tier. I really like the lime sherbet. You have like the rainbow sherbet with the orange, the lime, and the raspberry. Lime is my shit. I love that. Love that stuff. All right, so we're just gonna put mint chocolate chip right next to the mint. Good old trash, cause no freaking thank you. No freaking thanks. Good. Please keep it. Please keep it. I've never had toffee ice cream. I haven't had toffee with. Well, no, I guess I've had it in a. You know what? I have had it before in a blizzard. I guess that counts. So in that case, I could take it or leave it. It was just all right. It wasn't anything special to me. I've had toffee on cake. So toffee is like the Heath bar. If you've ever had that, that's toffee. I've had that on cookies. I do. Oh, have you ever had those toffee peanuts? Oh, it's a good nut. That's a good nut. Um. All right, snickerdoodle. I didn't know there was snickerdoodle ice cream, but would that would that be no different than just like a cinnamon ice cream? I mean, well, snickerdoodles do have a distinct taste, so maybe it has some of that in there. I don't know how to describe it, but it's got just like this certain something to it. I actually made snickerdoodles from scratch for Christmas last year, and I learned that that special quality for snickerdoodles is to the cream of tartar um, seasoning. You put a little in that dough, and it just gives it something, just the right something. But yeah, I have not had snickerdoodle ice cream, so man, this I don't know her section is just huge. Okay, Rocky Road. Rocky Road I have had, and I would rather not. Rocky Road has a lot of stuff in it. It's got like almond and marshmallow, and it's a lot. Rocky Road ice cream. Rocky Road. Okay, so Rocky Road is gooey swirls of marshmallow, roasted almonds, and rich chocolate ice cream. This road isn't Rocky's favorite. Okay, so yeah, chocolate ice cream, marshmallow swirl, and almonds. And I mean, for those of y'all who have been here the whole time, you know how I feel about nuts in my ice cream. I don't want it. Do not want it. So for me, this one would probably be trash. I've had it before and I don't like it. If you are out there and you love Rocky Road ice cream, speak now, forever hold your peace, because otherwise I'm throwing it in garbage. I don't want it. I don't like it. Texture is ugh. Just no freaking thanks. No freaking thanks. Okay, we are almost done here. Um, okay. Let's see. So we already did the Oreo ice cream. The top butterscotch. Butterscotch ice cream? I didn't even know that was a thing. What would that even taste like? I I feel like that would be a bit too much. Like all I can think of is the hard candy. Trash. Have you had butterscotch ice cream, JR? I feel like you have not. You just don't like the flavor, the candy. A little skeptical, sir. A little skeptical. Yes, you've had it. It's trash. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Watermelon sherbet. Now, I haven't had that, but honestly, I wonder if that would even be good as a sherbet flavor just because, I mean, you know what? I'm thinking of this too, I don't know, organically or whatever. I'm like, but watermelon has such like a light flavor to it. It's not really something that grabs you, but you have watermelon flavored stuff. They usually amp that up. So I mean, I don't know her. I'd probably try it though. I don't know that I would buy it to try it, but if I was at the function and they had some watermelon sherbet, then yeah, why not? Okay. We are getting towards the end of our list. Let's see. We already did. Okay, birthday cake. So I guess the differentiation between birthday cake ice cream and cake batter is cake batter is like the actual ice cream is like flavored as cake batter. With birthday cake ice cream, I've seen it both as with the cake batter ice cream base and with the vanilla ice cream base. So, I guess you can leave that up to interpretation. But birthday cake ice cream most certainly has sprinkles, a frosting swirl, usually blue frosting for some reason. I don't know why it's always blue. And then the best birthday cake ice cream has the cake pieces in it. So good. So good. I love it. It's going in God tier. And I shan't be convinced otherwise. I refuse. Okay. Bubblegum. I've never had bubblegum ice cream. That might be enjoyable, but I've never had it. I don't know her. So, okay. French vanilla. Now, French vanilla is a tried and true. I okay. I know people stand really hard for French vanilla ice cream. I know, and I'm not saying this to dog it. To me, it's good and reliable. It's fine. I don't know. It kind of just is. But can anyone tell me out there what is the difference between vanilla ice cream and French vanilla ice cream? What I mean, really, like what? Matter of fact, let's just Google it now. French ice cream. Oh, French ice cream. French vanilla ice cream versus vanilla. What's the difference? The taste. Okay, okay. A smoother consistency and richer taste characterize the French vanilla flavor, whereas regular vanilla ice cream is plainer. French vanilla has eggy base to thank for its thick, custardy taste. I know you like French vanilla. I know. While regular vanilla ice cream lies on cream plus vanilla flavoring that derives from the vanillin compound. Okay. So regular vanilla ice cream is just cream plus vanilla flavoring. French vanilla ice cream has an eggy base, so it's got a bit of a different taste or texture to it. Okay. Okay. All right. So what are we doing with French vanilla? Is it God tier? Is it good and reliable? Can you take it or leave it? Does somebody want to put French vanilla in the trash? Good or God tier? Um, yeah. Okay. Okay. I could, you know what? I could put it in God tier. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, let me just zoom out a little bit so I can navigate a little easier. Okay. Up next, we have Bunny Tracks. And I know I've had this ice cream before, but I don't remember what's in it. So I'm going to do another Google here. Tracks. Okay. Bunny Tracks is vanilla with other natural. Okay, so it's got chocolatey peanut butter bunnies, chocolately covered peanut. Okay, so it's basically got it's vanilla ice cream with peanut butter cups, chocolate covered peanuts, caramel, and fudge swirls. That sounds amazing. I mean, I'm not crazy about the chocolate covered peanut thing, but everything else, I mean, it checks all the boxes. I would give that a, but the nut brings it down for me. It would be God tier if it didn't have the peanuts in it. But I remember enjoying it, but then it was like the nuts though, but the nut. I'm gonna say take it or leave it. I remember like it I enjoyed it, but then every now and again you would get one of those chocolate covered peanuts and it was just like, ugh, I don't want this. Okay, down to our last two of the evening. Rainbow sherbet, which honestly, I feel like For me, it could go in God tier, honestly. I love rainbow sherbet ice cream. And this is definitely one that I have, also mixed it up with. Like I know we were talking about Neapolitan earlier. This is pretty much the Neapolitan of the sherbet ice cream. Your orange, lime, and raspberry sherbet. So good. So freaking good. Yeah, I think it's gonna go in God tier for me. It's a staple. It's a childhood um yeah, it was definitely a childhood staple. We really fucked with rainbow sherbet. Very good. It's very good. All right. And last but certainly not least, s'mores ice cream, which is probably really good, but I wouldn't know because I've never had it. So, s'mores ice cream is gonna be I don't know her. So, yeah, I do not know her. There you have it. Ice cream tier list. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a screeny of that. But yeah, I hope y'all had fun talking through those. Always a good time with the tier lists. Okay. Let me get my screenshot going here. But yeah, it's been one hell of a stream, y'all. I think I'm ready to transform and roll out. Normally I would transition into a game for a little bit, but honestly, I stayed up way too late last night, and I need to just kind of wind down and um, just prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow is my Friday, um, so I just want to make sure that I do everything I can to make sure that tomorrow is as productive as possible. And yeah, I will be streaming on Saturday. Um, Probably do an indie game. Maybe some Minecraft. That might be fun. But I will take a second here to just see who's live because you know what? I think we've had a great night. I've had fun. I hope y'all have had fun too. I love ice cream. Well, I shouldn't say love. I really enjoy ice cream. Sometimes I brain freeze easily, so it's not always my go-to for that reason. But I do enjoy a good ice cream. I love a good milkshake as well. Let's see. You know what? Let's raid the homie. We haven't raided him in a good while. We're gonna raid my buddy Kuroshine, who is let's see, he's doing his weekly Wednesday night Gundam battle stream with his crew. I believe they refer to themselves as the Illuminati homies. But they're a good bunch. They're a good bunch. They do not talk only about Gundam and Gunpla. So, if it's a good time over there. It's always a good time. He also talks about racing. Usually does some Forza streams on Saturday, where he does different anime chats and plays Forza. And usually his wife will join in on those streams, so that's always a good time. And let's see, Gundam Racing. I think I'm probably forgetting something else that he likes to focus in on as well. But super dope streamer. If you are a follower, go ahead and copy and paste that raid message. If you're a subscriber, here's one for you. Should you so choose, the purpose of a raid message is to, just to show love, throw some hype in their chat, and let them know who sent you. So once again, make sure you show Roshanae some love. Um, I will see y'all on Saturday morning. Peace.